Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. We start with breaking news that we've been following all morning long. A man is dead after he was shot by police during a tense standoff at a home in Waterford Township. We want to get right out to Local 4's Jason Colthorpe, who is live on the scene. Jason, what exactly led to the shooting?
Karen, it all began around 3 a.m. with a 911 call from the woman who lives in this home here behind me. She said her husband had assaulted her. Police showed up out here, and this quickly turned into a barricaded gunman situation that lasted a few hours. Police trying to make contact with the man inside the home. Communication broke down. He had made threats to kill police, to kill himself, to burn the house down even. And then after those communication attempts broke down, he finally left the house about 6 a.m. and with a loaded shotgun, and police opened fire, killing him. We have confirmed that the gunman who was killed is Colton Puckett, 28 years old. He lived here with his wife for about 6 years, about the same time they were married, about 6 years. They lived here almost that same time. They do have a little boy. Family has told us he is safe. And of course, this is a very quiet neighborhood right on the edge of Silver Lake, and neighbors shocked to hear gunfire first thing this morning.
When I heard like 5 gunshots and then a short pause and I heard another 3.
So we didn't know the people that were involved, but yeah, it's really scary that it's this close to home. I'm not really happy about that.
Yeah, and police, by the way, you see, just finishing up processing the scene here, and then this scene will be clear. We're expecting here in a few minutes. According to Puckett's Facebook page, he's a former Marine and also a former 911 dispatcher in Genesee County. Karen?
Now, Jason, you said that he threatened to burn the house down. Any evidence of that?
There is actually. When police did go in here, they found gasoline poured throughout the house, and the stove's burners also turned on. So fortuitous they were able to catch that before anything else happened.
Horrible story there. All right. Thank you, Jason. We also have some sad news to report this hour as the U.S. Navy has identified the remains of a Michigan woman's son who is on board the USS McCain. The U.S. Navy announced earlier today 22-year-old Kenneth Smith's remains were found by divers. April Brandon, Kenneth's mom, is from Milford. Smith went missing after the USS John McCain collided with an oil tanker near Singapore on Monday. 9 soldiers still remain missing as the search continues this afternoon. A story we're continuing to follow: a 16-year-old Farmington Hills teen accused of murdering his mother. The 35-year-old victim was found outside the family's home early Monday morning. Detectives say she died after falling from a window. The teen was taken into custody and is being held in a juvenile detention center. Police haven't released a motive behind the murder, but the teen is expected to be arraigned sometime this week. It's unclear if he will be charged as an adult. New this noon, we have new surveillance video to show you, and police are asking for your help trying to figure out who this man is. He robbed a 7-Eleven in Dearborn Heights this morning and fired a shot at the clerk. It happened about 5 a.m. on Cherry Hill in Dearborn Heights. But as Nick Monticelli reports, this is not the first time he's been there.
Good afternoon, and what's interesting about this is that, yes, security cameras caught the entire thing happening inside early this morning, but this isn't the first time. In fact, police believe the same guy tried to rob this place earlier that night.
He was on a mission from God. He scared us. We ran out.
He only wants to go by Benny, but he was inside the 7-Eleven this morning when a man came in with the gun trying to rob the store. You can see clear as day in the surveillance video. He runs in, jumps on top of the counter, then fires a shot at the clerk, but misses. The clerk and Benny ran out as fast as they could.
I was high-footing it out of there. I didn't want to spend any more time. I had my coffee. I was ready to go home.
The robber then spends just a minute trying to break into the cash register. He can't get it open, so he takes what appears to be just 1 bottle of liquor. All of that, an armed robbery and potentially attempted murder for a bottle of booze. And it gets worse. Dearborn Heights investigators say this robber already tried this in the same night.
He actually attempted to commit a robbery earlier in the night with a knife, in which the clerk fought him off, and he came back with a handgun this time to finish the job, and he ended up shooting at our clerk.
And the clerk fought him off the first time with a bat. Someone across the street saw the getaway car leaving. Police tracked it down, and there was a short chase, ending just blocks away. That driver was arrested, but the robber was nowhere to be found. So again, the driver of the vehicle is in custody, but they are still looking for the man who went inside of that 7-Eleven and fired that shot, stealing that bottle of liquor. If you recognize him from that surveillance video, please call the Dearborn Heights Police Department or Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-SPEAK-UP. In Dearborn Heights, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Brandon is here. We're talking about the weather, and I kind of feel like fall is kind of just lightly knocking on the door today.
It is. So if you have something white, you want to wear it before.
Thus, get your summer clothes done, because those colder temperatures, it's just weird because it's been so hot
right
now.
And it is unusual to be 10, 15 degrees below normal or average here at the end of August. We still have kids that are out of school trying to absorb the heat and the sun and the pool and being out on the boats, and it is just simply not one of those kinds of days, unfortunately. But there will be some of you that do not get out of the 60s today. Sandusky maybe even struggling to get out of the 50s. It is unusual, but 2 days now of north winds, and usually after a cold front comes through, it takes a good 24 hours before the coolest air settles in, and this is the coolest of the week. 65 in Pontiac, 67 at Metro, on our way to about 69 degrees between now and 1 a.m. and topping out only at about 71. The winds not nearly as strong or gusty as they were yesterday. A little lazy, hazy, high cloud cover, and nothing more than a spotty spritz or sprinkle. You can see some of this wet weather coming out of western lower Michigan, but it is fizzling. Dry air, winds out. A drop or two possible. But Karen, we do have numbers on the uptick, some improvements in the 7-day, some summer left.
All right, good news. Thank you very much, Brandon. Well, it is the end of an era. The arena that's been home to the Detroit Pistons for nearly 3 decades will close next month. Palace Sports and Entertainment confirmed its plans this morning. Last year, the Pistons announced their move to the new Little Caesars Arena, where they will join the Detroit Red Wings. The Bob Seger concert on September 23rd will be the arena's final event. Future plans for the Palace have not been announced. Happening today, the Red Cross asking donors to come out and give blood. Right now, blood is heading out to hospitals almost faster than it's coming in. So we are partnering with the Red Cross and Gardner White to hold blood drives all across Metro Detroit today. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge joins us live from Auburn Hills, where one of the drives is underway. And how is turnout over there, Doc?
Well, you know, things are starting to pick up a little bit here, Karen. You know, so many people never even think about the importance of blood donation until it affects them, but everyone can help. And with me is a very special lady. Her name is Pam German, and she has really taken that to heart. So, Pam, I want you to tell everyone how your late mother changed your perspective.
Well, my mother had cancer on and off for 12 years. So she needed many blood transfusions. And I never realized the importance of donating blood until it affected my loved one. So after my mom passed away, I thanked all of her doctors for the wonderful treatment they gave her, but how could I ever thank the people who donated blood? So I have been sponsoring a blood drive now ever since my mom passed. And we've been doing it at Holy Cross Lutheran Church, and it's been great. It's been 15 years that I've been having a blood drive.
That is really a great way to pay it forward. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for the community. And I'm also here with Todd Kuhlman from the American Red Cross. And, you know, Todd, of course, summer is always a challenge for the blood supply. But, Todd, right now, what blood types specifically are in short supply?
Right now, the American Red Cross has an urgent need for all blood types, but especially O-negative and O-positive. O-negative, of course, the universal blood type. That's what emergency room personnel would reach for first before being able to determine what that patient's blood type is. So basically the situation right now, those types are being distributed to our hospitals as quickly as those donations are coming in.
Okay, Todd. Well, you know, as we say, the need is constant, but the gratification is instant. Karen, back to you.
It is so important to donate, Doc. I know we always tend to see a dip this time of year in terms of supply. Why is that?
Yeah. Well, you know, actually, in the summer, schools, of course, are on break, so there are fewer school blood drives, and people are on vacation, so they're just out of town, and regular donor pools actually decrease. And then, unfortunately, the need and the use of blood does not change through the summer, so supplies just dwindle, and that's why the constant blood supply need is so important, not just at times of an emergency. Back to you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Doc. We appreciate it. And by the way, you can donate today until 7:45 at the Gardner White stores in Auburn Hills, Canton, Macomb, Warren, Waterford, and Taylor. And then until 7:15 at the Brighton store. For the full details, we made it easy for you. Just head on over to the health page at clickondetroit.com. A few lucky winners are $1 million richer today. 3 Powerball tickets hold the winning numbers for $1 million each, and they were all sold here in Michigan: Novi, Melvindale, and Fowlerville. Now, as for that jackpot, yeah, it happened elsewhere. Here are the winning numbers, which awarded one lucky person in Massachusetts the second largest jackpot in the game's history, $758 million. Lottery officials say the winner will be identified later this afternoon. Everyone wondering who that is. Still ahead, a scary medical mystery in Cuba. Why U.S. diplomats are returning home sick, some even with hearing loss and brain damage. Plus, the NAACP on tour and coming to Detroit. What they have planned for its 7 major cities. But first, it's being called a violent arrest. Why one Detroit police officer is on restricted duty this afternoon and may face charges. We have the video next.
Are you an injured?
It's restricted duty for one Detroit police officer, and the charges could get more intense after a rough arrest is caught on camera on the city's east side.
Don't you ever put your hands on me.
This all happened back in May. Local 4 obtained the video Wednesday. Things quickly escalated, leading the officer to spray the man with mace and take him down.
Give me a count. I worked there, bro.
No, you can just mace. Bro, look at this.
On me again.
I'm gonna need you to back up, all right? Just back up. Bro, why is he pushing me, man? Back up.
The man was arrested, and Wayne County Prosecutor's Office will determine if the officer will face any criminal charges. The NAACP will kick off its 7-city listening tour. NAACP Forward here in Detroit. It starts tonight at 6 o'clock at the Greater New Mount Moriah. Over the next few months, the civil rights organization will travel to 7 major cities all across the country, with Detroit being its first stop. NAACP national leadership will come together with local membership supporters and partners. There will be a panel discussion followed by audience Q&A. The tour is free and open to the public. New reports this afternoon suggest the sonic attack that caused severe hearing loss to U.S. diplomats is far worse than originally thought. 10 U.S. diplomats were injured from sonic attacks at their residences in Cuba, more than initially reported. Officials believe the diplomats were injured by sonic waves from listening devices hidden in their homes or workplaces, but this has not yet been confirmed. Nausea and headaches were among the initial symptoms. Other victims have suffered mild traumatic brain injury and severe hearing loss. Multiple agencies are working to find out who is responsible. Coming up, a crave for the rave. That's the name of the new fruit made here in the U.S. How you can spot it if you come across it at the grocery store. Hey, Brandon.
That looked familiar. We have comfortably cool weather all across the Great Lakes region, and we're in for another good sleeping night. We're going to try to warm things back to summer as we head into your weekend next.
A popular Detroit night spot says it's being run out of town.
We seem to be the only ones being harassed.
Insisting they are targeted and ticketed because they have a predominantly black clientele in a prime downtown location.
Now that this new regime is in place now, they want it for their own taking.
But the city tells a different story, saying the bar runs a bad business and is a nuisance to its neighbors.
We give them a warning, Kevin. We speak with them, we talk to them. You know, just turn it down a little bit. In some cases, they turn the music up louder.
Now the bar is suing the city, and the city is suing the bar. The Defenders tonight at 11.
Beat the August.
We've got a Help Me Hank alert for you Android lovers out there. Samsung has launched its new Galaxy Note 8 smartphone. The successor, the Note 7, was recalled after reports of it catching fire. The new version features Samsung's biggest screen yet and an upgraded camera. It could leave a dent in your wallet, so be prepared. The company hopes to price it under $1,000. Pre-orders for the Galaxy Note 8 available today. Well, it's not quite cider mill season yet, but a new apple is getting a whole lot of attention. It is called the Rave, and it's developed at the University of Minnesota. The university has been breeding apples since 1908, and since then has created 27 new types. The Rave is bred to have the juiciness of a Honeycrisp and the tart flavor of a Granny Smith. It's been marketed as the First Kiss apple and will be widely available by 2018. It is kind of like a little bit cider mill weather, right, Brandon?
At least it gets us thinking about it.
That's
you know,
right.
Halloween not too far away. We're already seeing the candy and the costumes out. So let's get into the cider mills first, right? Tropical Storm Harvey. This is one we're watching. It's going to amplify. It's going to get stronger here over the next 24 hours. Right now, 65-mile-an-hour winds swirling around the center of Harvey over the center of the Gulf of Mexico, or west central the Gulf of Mexico. And watch the projected model data, category 1, 2, maybe even a 3 before it hits land here across Texas, Corpus Christi. This is a big vacation spot, a lot of shrimping, a lot of fishing going on down in these areas, some oil drilling as well. So this could be very problematic, but flooding rains to hit parts of Mexico, Texas, New Orleans, and also a huge storm surge. So we're going to watch problems down there, but we also bring it up because our next decent chance for rain could come from Harvey, and that would be Monday night into Tuesday next week. Here's a storm pin from Garden Master 314 in Warren. What a great shot that is of beautiful Warren. Thanks for sending that in. Right now, we're at 67 degrees at the ball game this afternoon. Yankees, Tigers, 1:10 first pitch, and we do have clouds. Could be sweatshirt weather for some heading out today. 71 the afternoon high, and any chances for a little spritz going to be very weak and not very problematic, not really getting in your way. It is not going to be wet tonight or overnight. 52, another great sleeping night. It is a little difficult breathing for some, still mold and weeds in the high pollen category. Ragweed today downgraded to low. There are those clouds, and you see some returns here out to the west and up north, and a lot of that is going to fizzle out, and that's good. But tomorrow we get more and more sun, about 75 degrees. We build temperatures into the weekend. Sunday, certainly the warmer of the 2 days, Karen. I think we're going to be near 80 Sunday, Monday, and here comes Harvey Monday night or Tuesday next week.
All right, we'll be ready for it. Thank you very much, Brendan. Still ahead, it is a cupcake crime. Find out where one woman is in jeopardy of going to jail, all because she wants to bake a cake.
100
Well, there is nothing like satisfying your sweet tooth, right? But sharing your baked concoctions is anything but a piece of cake for some down south.
Wow. In Kentucky, actually, it's illegal for most to bake a cake, then sell it to someone else. But a group of bakers working to change that. Take a look. One woman's business and only source of income is considered illegal.
And we have to explain. The main concern is health. The health department doesn't want consumers getting sick due to unclean cooking environments. So now the woman is getting the word out about a petition to update the so-called cottage food law. So we'll let you know how that turns out. Don't say anything.
I bet it's delicious.
Thanks so much for being with us for Local 4 News at noon. We sure hope you join us again for Local 4 News at 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, we're going to be good to go today. Tigers game this afternoon is fine. May get a drip, a drizzle. Tomorrow, though, a little more sun. If you're hosting a pool party, 75 and mostly sunny. Looks
You like
good.
that? All right. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock for First and 4, and we're always powered up on ClickOnDetroit.com. Have a good day.